I feel like sharing this story. So a couple weeks ago, it was two loose pit bulls running around on my street. And y'all know we got the chickens and shit out here. So it was a lot of chickens running around. And so the little pit bull puppies was chasing the chickens. That shit was funny as hell. Them fucking chickens was gone, y'all. Like, they was running like some niggas that was running from the police. So I try to distract the puppies so that the chickens could get away. The motherfucking chickens was gone. So chicken get away or whatever. And the two puppies, they just stay at my house. Well, one puppy, she ran off. One was a girl, one was a boy. The girl ran off. But the little baby boy puppy, he just wouldn't leave. He was like 4 months. So I just started examining him, trying to see what commands he knew. He really didn't know much commands. So I just started just interacting with him, and I just fell in love with the little puppy, you know. But I knew I couldn't keep him because Blanco is not animal friendly. So I started asking my neighbors, asking everybody who dog it was, and they showing me where the house was at. So I started walking the dog to the house. Now, mind you, I ain't got no leash for this nigga. He ain't got no collar on or nothing. So I walked with this puppy for like maybe 3-4 blocks. We was walking for a minute. We was walking for a while, and it was kind of cold outside. I had fed him and everything. I fed him in my house, you know. I was just really, I felt bad. I'm an animal lover, so I wasn't just going to leave the dog stranded. So every time I get the address, I go knock on the door. Nobody come answering the door. And I know it's the dog house because everybody telling me it's their house. So then the neighbor was like, well, try to give it to their next door neighbor. Normally she'll keep the dog. So then when I try to get a next door neighbor the dog, she act like she don't know who dog it is. I'm like, man, what the fuck? So I take the dog. I'm steadily walking. So I end up giving the dog to this white woman. It's a white woman on our neighborhood. She be taking care of animals and shit too. So I get a dog to her. When I'm there, she like, yeah, did you hear about the shooting the night before? I'm like, no, I ain't hear about no shooting. She like, yeah, somebody got killed in their house the night before. I'm like, no, I ain't hear nothing about it. So I give her the dog. We never did find out who the owner was at that time. She take the dog. She found the dog a family or whatever, right? My spirit wouldn't let me leave this dog. This dog was clinging to me, y'all. Like, this dog thought I was going to be his owner, but Blanco is not animal friendly. He's too jealous for me to have another animal. So I drop him off with the woman. And when I drop the dog off with the woman, as I'm leaving, the dog tried to leave with me. He bust out her fence because she had put him in the backyard. She had a little split in her fence. He bust out the fence trying to get back with me, trying for me to take care of him. So I started feeling bad, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I was crying and shit. But the lady was a good woman. I left him in a safe place, and I did feel like my spirit felt comfortable leaving him with the woman. So later on, later in the week, I'm taking my dog on a walk. And I walked past the house of where I thought that dog belonged to. And I noticed it was a bunch of candles and balloons and stuff because the owner had got killed. The owner had died of that puppy. That's why nobody came to the door. That's why that dog was clinging to me like that. So I really felt bad. I felt good, but I also felt bad. I shared this story to say this. Sometimes people come to you like the puppy because they lost, they're afraid, they scared. They come to you because they find some security in you. They find some peace with you. Something about them makes them feel safe. If God put somebody in your corner and put somebody in your life, help them feel safe. And if you don't have it in you to help them feel safe, point them in a direction where they could feel safe, Sometimes we all is like a lost puppy out here. We be going through some shit. Like, people be going through shit. You don't even know what they fucking going through. So if you are able to provide refuge. Or send them to a place they can, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I just feel like sharing. I love y'all. Send love.